addicted to the high. Only heaven knows.
Thank you.